So the government doesn't know what these drones are, but yet they're not dangerous. Right. Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Thank you all for joining me for this live stream. Please take a moment and hit that like button and share the live stream so it can be seen by as many people as possible. Again, thank you all for being here. I want to make this very clear. I am not a conspiracy theorist. I am not an expert when it comes to drones. I do own a drone, a DJI Mini 3. But I'm not an expert. I have no concrete proof about what's going on. I wanted to come live with each and every one of you to discuss this and use my platform to speak to hundreds of thousands of people and see if you have any videos. If you have any videos of these drones or whatever's in the sky, please send them to longislandaudit@gmail.com. Put drone in the subject line. I get a lot of emails, so I missed some of them. Again, not an expert, but I wanted to talk about this with each and every one of you. But first, let's watch this report on what the government is now saying. They started off saying they don't know whose drones these are, but they're not dangerous. And then now there's a different story. Let's take a look.
Government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense.
So that comment there, raising speculation on about.
I just want to say really quickly, Donald Trump also knows what's going on with these drones in the sky. He's just not telling us either. Make no mistake about that. He gets intelligence briefings as president-elect.
These drones circling in northeastern skies. Later today, the Biden administration is going to brief the House Intel Committee. John Kirby, White House National Security Comms Advisor, with me now. And thanks for coming back on. Appreciate it. Nice to see you today.
This guy right here, Kirby, a joke.
Today, you said something to Brett last night that caught my ear, and something on NBC a bit earlier today. Last night you said this is lawful, legal, commercial, hobbyist, and law enforcement aircraft activity. Some of it is manned, some of it is unmanned. And then on the Today Show, you said these are lawful, legal aviation activities, manned and unmanned drones, and civil aviation aircraft or commercial aircraft. I don't know of a manned drone.
I must have just misspoken there,
Do those
Bill.
exist?
I must have just been misspoken there. Obviously, a drone is unmanned, so if I said that, that's just my mistake and my error on live TV.
Okay, all right. I just want to clarify that a moment and get that out of the way. Military bases have seen these drones fly over them. That's a federal offense. If there ever were justification to shoot a drone down, that would be it.
Let's be very clear here. I own a drone. If I flew a drone, the reason why I don't use drones in my videos is because I do not have a commercial license. My drone is registered, but I don't have a commercial license. So I can only use my drone for recreational purposes. If I use my drone for videos, that would be commercial purposes, and therefore I could be fined up to $75,000 by the FAA. Serious legal consequences for flying a drone without a commercial license. You know, and I'm going to get my my license, but this is ridiculous that they just don't know anything.
Why hasn't it happened?
Well, because, look, first of all, Bill, the military commanders at installations have the authorities they need to defend themselves, their people, their interests, and certainly to protect our secrets and our national security. Sometimes the answer is to find a way to down a drone, and sometimes the answer is not. And a lot of it depends on the capability that the base commander has available to him or to her, but they have the authorities that they need. The sense that you have to shoot everything down just when you see it, even if you do believe that there's a malicious intent, doesn't comport with actual reality. So, I mean, it really depends on the situation at hand. But rest assured, commanders have the authorities that they need to take the action that they must to protect their facilities.
What did you think about the incoming president saying the government knows what is happening?
We do have a good sense of what's happening. I actually don't disagree with him in that regard. I mean, we've been looking at this very, very hard. And as you saw in the joint statement last night from 4 different federal agencies, our assessment to date, based on the information that we've seen, the people we've talked to, the tips we've corroborated, this is lawful, legal, aviation activity, manned and unmanned, drones, civil aviation. We've seen nothing that leads us to a different conclusion. I will say, however, Bill, that there's still about 100 leads that the FBI is following up on. And so the ongoing investigation continues. And if we learn something different, something that contradicts this assessment or something that adds to it, my goodness, we'll come on TV here and we'll talk to you about it.
Really quickly, my attorney, Jacob Uriel, and I have been discussing this situation. I have personally seen drones flying over Long Island. Personally, I have friends and family here on Long Island that have personally seen drones themselves. Jacob Uriel, an attorney, former prosecutor, has also seen the drones in Brooklyn. So this is not something that's, an isolated incident. There are drones everywhere. That much is clear. This is why they're lying. This man right here, John Kirby, is lying to the American people because there is no way this is all just lawful commercial activity. What is this, Amazon coming out at nighttime? First of all, these drones only come out at night. So what is this, Amazon sending drones across the Northeast, New Jersey, New York, Long Island area, New York City and Long Island area, just to test out some things? And it's lawful commercial activity. We've never seen drones at this scale before. At least I haven't. Again, I'm not an expert. Shoot me an email if you're an expert, if you have any information on what's going on, because I want to know.
Is it your hunch that a lot of people are seeing the same thing? And
in some cases,
listening to your comments, you think some people are seeing planes, some people are seeing drones, and some people are seeing stars.
I think, yes, sir. I think that's a part of it. I mean, we had 5,000 sightings, right? So maybe 12 people see.
I want to make this very clear. We're watching a clip from Fox News just because John Kirby is talking on Fox News, the national security spokesperson. So I have no affiliation with mainstream media, Fox News, MSNBC, none of it. All propaganda. Wake up. Wake up, America.
The same aircraft, that's 12 different sightings that we have to work through. It doesn't mean 12 different aircraft. So that's happening. People are just looking up more now. It's more of a story. It's more of a thing. And people are paying attention. But remember, the reason they can see these things is because they've got their navigation lights on. They're actually flying in a legal, lawful way, according to FAA rules. They're not. They don't have the lights turned off. They're not trying to obscure themselves. And in some cases, after we've done the triangulation, it turns out to be commercial air traffic. For instance, there was a story a couple of days ago about a Coast Guard cutter seeing like 30 or 40 drones following it. We did the forensics on that. It turns out it was air traffic going into JFK International Airport and not drones at all. So some of these things, your initial sightings, you want to take all the facts down, then you got to start working your way through the evidence and seeing if it tracks to something else.
Right. The evidence. The evidence is that they're flying over military installations. These drones shut down an airport in upstate New York, an international airport. That's not lawful commercial drone activity, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I've seen them personally myself. This is not something that I'm just taking off the word of somebody else. I have video of them, but they're so far away. You zoom in, it's nighttime, it's hard to see. Just like my video looks like every other person's video, if not worse. So again, I'm going to be reading the chat, but because this live stream is mainly just to talk to each and every one of you. I am fortunate enough, because of each and every one of you, to have a platform that reaches hundreds of thousands of Americans and people all over the world, Australia, United Kingdom. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know if you have any video, send it to me, longislandaudit@gmail.com. If you have any information, if you're in the military, if you are set up a Proton email address so they can't trace you, send me an email, let me know. Be anonymous. Let me know what's going on. I would love to know. So another thing that I was watching is that the sheriff in New Jersey came out and said this.
Officer did an excellent job. She documented. That's where you're getting the reports of 50 drones coming off the ocean.
50.
That's what she reported seeing. She was on duty at the time, and she reports that she saw 50 drones coming from the ocean to the mainland, transversing the airways over Island Beach State Park.
50 drones. 50 drones. That's lawful commercial use. 50 drones coming from the ocean. This is what a police officer said. Again, I don't know why she would lie. What's the purpose? I'm not taking sides here. I'm reading the chat. You could talk about deep state. You can talk about this is a way to make laws against drones. There's already laws for flying drones. You can't fly for commercial purposes, only recreational purposes. You need a license for commercial purposes. There's already laws in place. And then the government, the White House National Security Communications Director that we just saw, is saying that these drones, are lawful and commercial. So that's not really pushing the narrative that they want to make, put more restrictions on these flights. I just don't understand it. I don't get what's going on here. It's aliens, bro. Is that just trust me on that one? It's aliens. Speaking of aliens, I'll show you guys this. Again, I only go with what my two eyes tell me. I'm a very factual person. I like to, I think that I'm a logical person, a critical thinker. But when I see videos like this,
dude, this is a fucking drone, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. The whole thing, dude. That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is the LNS, dude. Well, if there's like another thing, it's rotating.
Again, I see videos like this from the military. I don't know if it's, some sort of psyop. I just want to be very clear to each and every one of you that is watching. I'm trying to be responsible here. Be critical thinkers. Think critically. Don't just get caught up in conspiracy theories. Don't get caught up in this, in emotion. A lot of us getting caught up in emotion. I'm fallible too. I get caught up in emotion. People want to push their own narratives out there. Think critically. I don't know if there's UFOs. I haven't seen a UFO, but there's a bunch of videos here that show things that are moving in ways that don't make sense through the laws of physics. So I don't know, and I know that there's hundreds of drones out there. I've seen, multiple drones myself, and I haven't been traveling everywhere. I've been home for the holidays. So I've seen them all over Long Island. I've also seen econ police, environmental conservation police. They're black pickup trucks with yellow letters, econ police. Let me see. I'll probably pull it up for you. There's driving around Long Island, Suffolk County, Long Island. If you're from Suffolk County, Long Island, again, let me know. Have you seen these environmental conservation police, econ police, these pickup trucks driving around everywhere? I've seen multiple of them. Never, 33 years I've lived on Long Island, New York, never seen it before. Again, I've been told that there is some sort of thing. There is something not good inside of New Jersey, New York area, and that these drones are searching for it, trying to find it, sniff it out. I don't know. That seems like a logical explanation. I mean, I think it's more logical than extraterrestrial beings. I have no idea. What do you guys think? Imagine if I flew a drone, over Patrick Ryder's house, Psycho Patrick Ryder in Nassau County, or his training facility, or by his office. Imagine what they would do to me. Licensed drone pilot here. If you guys got something to say, I'll put it up on the screen. Licensed drone pilot here. Special training and equipment required to fly past twilight hours. This is unusual. Again, Robbie, thank you for the comment. It is unusual. That much is clear. It's very unusual. I don't know. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat right now if you have seen drones yourself. Personally, you've seen the drones in the sky. Or you've seen something else. There's videos going around with these white orbs that kind of look like these UFO videos we have here. Not going to lie. Are they investigating for a... Take a look at it. Like, what is that?
Nickel 6-1 Tango Roger. Oh, got it! Woohoo! Roger. There's troubleshooting. Did you talk to moving target? No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow. Look at it fly.
All right. So I just want to know, why do I sound like the mainstream media? Somebody said that. I have no allegiances to the right, the left, the middle. I have allegiances to my country, to my fellow patriots out there, to freedom. That's it. Mainstream media, no. Why would I care about mainstream media? I'm literally my own media. I'm an independent journalist. I can say whatever I want to say, and I am saying whatever I want to say. Nobody's telling me what to say. I have advisors, people that I have my attorneys that advise me, but I do what I want. I put billboard trucks in front of police commissioners' homes who have threatened to unalive people. I put billboard trucks in front of district attorneys' homes who have violated their oath to the United States Constitution and have maliciously prosecuted me. I'm not a fan of the government, as you know, and I'm not a fan of mainstream media. Simple. I am trying. This is not TMZ. This is not anything like that. I'm trying to get to the bottom of something that I've seen personally. I've seen multiple drones fly over Long Island. I'm seeing environmental conservation police all over Long Island, and I've never seen that before. So I wanted to come over here and use my platform. We have hundreds of thousands of people subscribe to this channel. I want to see what's going on. Let's see here. Aliens are punking the U.S. military. Hey, listen, man, I'm all for interdimensional extraterrestrial beings. I think that's a good, I'm all for it. This comment right here is probably the most logical comment. I put it up on the screen. I'm not going to read it, but I think that's the most logical. And I live in New York. Unfortunately, I do live in New York. So that's a very unfortunate thing. Just know I love you all. Let's see here. I would think aliens have more advanced technology than a drone. Right. I don't think anybody really thinks that the drones, at least I don't think anybody's really saying that the drones themselves are extraterrestrials, interdimensional beings, whatever. I think that they're saying that, and I'm not saying this, I think that they're saying that these drones are investigating that sort of activity. Let me know if I'm wrong. Thank you, OG, right here, OG Cheap Charlie, for the $9.99 super chat. Appreciate you. You're doing a great job. Explore your possibilities. Right. You got to balance. Not your mom. You got to balance the audio from the mic and the browser. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Fake ass drones. So you think they're fake? I've seen them myself. Sean, the sightings are worldwide. Really? I mean, of drones worldwide. Again, now why would that? I don't understand. I'm trying to, again, if you are part of the military, if you are in the know, send me an email. I would love to be in the know as well. I would love to be in the know. We know Sean was the one who took the CEO shot. No, was not me. It was not me. Some people are saying that, it's a distraction from, the class, awakening that, these rich billionaires. I hope everybody wakes up, right? I don't advocate for violence. I have to be responsible with my platform, but I hope you all wake up to understand that these billionaires do not care about you. Let me get in real close. These billionaires, executives of health insurance companies, executives of tech companies, owners, richest people in the world, they don't care about you or me. They don't. I'm telling you right now. Just please, to bootlick a billionaire or somebody in power is crazy to me. It's wild. It's really wild. People, you wake up. People, use critical thinking skills. Don't be sheep. Wake up. It's not about drones. Stay focused on what's going on. They're going to try and hurt Trump. He doesn't look very hurt to me. I have footage from the air. Send it to me. Cost DP. Anybody who has footage, send it to me. Long Island Audit at gmail.com. Put drones in the subject. I have information. Great. Send it to me. I'll keep going live every week and we'll talk about it. Again, this is not I don't really do videos like this. I don't do live streams like this. We talk about police accountability, misconduct, the lack of accountability in policing. We touch on government in a little bit of a little bit of local politics. But I think this is interesting, especially because I've seen the drone myself. I've seen it, my own two eyes. Again, I'm not going to show you the video that I took because it's horrible. It looks worse than anybody else's video. Great show in Edison. Thank you. I appreciate that. Edison was a lot of fun. We brought the big American flag over there. They banned, can you believe in Edison, New Jersey, they banned the American flag in the United States Constitution? Can you believe that? Sick. They're looking for a, hold on, let me see here. I believe they're looking for something. What are drones, designed to do? And again, I want to be clear. Drones have every right to, surveil in public. People want to be flying the drones. Kat, have you ever been to Utah? Yeah, I've been to Utah. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Please take a second, hit that like button, and share this video. Buddy, let me see here. It's got a super chat. Thank you, buddy. As the great George Carlin once said, it's a big old club and you ain't in it. That is, George Carlin is the GOAT. It is a big old club and you aren't in it unless you're a billionaire watching my live stream, and I doubt you are. Maybe you are. If you are, let me know. Let's see here. No, they didn't ban the thin blue line flag. They banned the American flag in the Constitution, Edison, New Jersey. Stay tuned. I'm going to be following up on that. Have any of these drones been seen in restricted areas? So according to reports, again, I can only tell you what I've seen on social media and mainstream media. Take it with a grain of salt, that they have been going over, these drones have been going over restricted areas. I don't know. I get it. Eyewitnesses are the least credible form of evidence. That is true. Again, as a logical, critical thinker, I have to agree with that. I get it. This is the thing that, again, not a conspiracy theorist. I'm just a logical, critical thinker, and I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Costy P, I sent you an email. Make sure you read it. I will read it. Remember, if you know somebody in the know, you know anything, you have video, evidence, send it to me. You'll remain anonymous. It's Hunter Biden looking for those tax files in that laptop. That's funny. Drones can't even see at night. They can't see at night. I have flown my drone at night. Have I? Yes, I've flown my drone at night, and yeah, you don't get any good footage. So, but they can have sensors on them, and they could be sensing. They could be, I don't know, sniffing for something. I don't know. I'm not a drone expert. If you are, let me know. I would love to talk to you. I would love to bring you up. Maybe we could do another live stream where if somebody has some credible, good information on this, I'll bring you up. Some insight. I mean, the only people that know are the elites, right? The elites of our country, because that's what it is. This country is turning into the elites and the everyday people. The elites and the everyday people. It's just the gap is growing every single day. And I wish more people would see that. Let's see here. Proud American. Sean, why don't you ever come to Massachusetts? I haven't been to Massachusetts. I will go after the holidays. It's Kamala Harris looking for some votes. That's funny. See, I've read a lot of this Project Bluebeam. I'm not really familiar with it. I guess it's where the government, fakes an alien invasion to consolidate power. I don't know. I have no idea. I wouldn't put past anything. They have been spotted over Camp Pendleton, so yes, they are over restricted areas. Do you think if I flew my drone over a military base, they wouldn't know it was me and they wouldn't shoot it down? This is why I believe. Now, again, don't know what I'm talking about here. Let me make that very clear. But I believe that they are U.S. government drones. They belong to the U.S. government. There are drones. They're We the People's drones. And they're being flown. For what purpose? I don't know. Why is the government not just admitting that they're government drones? I don't know. I would assume it's just, because they don't want to tell you the real reason. And it's the real reason is not something that they think that you can handle. We can handle. I'm getting so many chats right now. I'm trying to see maybe testing their new to AI technology. Could be. I've read a lot into AI and it's crazy. Let me see here. I don't want to make this too long. We could do another oh my god, I'm so behind on the chat. We could do another video. I saw them in New Jersey 2 years ago swirling overhead during COVID. And I heard a story that one of the law enforcement office departments in New Jersey said we were in a helicopter and we saw the drone and it took off and we didn't want to follow it because for safety reasons. So I thought that was funny because officer safety is obviously paramount, and they didn't want to go after a drone with their helicopter because of safety reasons. Officer safety strikes again. This could have been solved, but they were too scared. Just like they were too scared in Uvalde. But yet they're heroes. Again, I'm not mad at people for being scared, but don't claim you're a hero then. Drone free in North Dakota, I'm sure. Save our billionaires. Oh, I wish so many people would wake up. I wish you guys would wake up. Billionaires are running the world. They've always done it. Long Island Audit, you're on the drone side now. I'm not on anybody's side. If you can hear them, they're ours. Boom, 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 boom. Thanks for the super chat. Chef Nomad, it's Kushner looking for more Saudi money. Some of these super chats are McGuire has a lot of McGuire Air Force Base has a lot of them. I actually want to go to McGuire Air Force Base. I want to go there. I've been meaning to go there before all this happened, and now it's the holidays. So someone was arrested there. I met somebody that was arrested for filming outside of the McGuire Air Force Base. They were arrested and charged with a federal crime that I think it's U.S. Code 795. It prevents you from, it's illegal to film certain military bases designated by the president or sketch them, it says. So you can't even sketch it out. And they're actually in military tribunal court. They're being prosecuted on the base. A civilian, hear me out, all 1,700 of you watching. This auditor, I'm going to do a whole video on this, but there's an auditor that is being prosecuted in military court inside of the base for filming on public property outside of the base. Really mind-blowing. How do they have jurisdiction? How do they do anything? Public tour, you've had the @Y Files in your chat. Are familiar with his videos? Go watch the video on Project Bluebeam. Listen, man. Project Bluebeam, anybody can make up anything. I don't know. If you guys have videos about Project Bluebeam, about Deep State, about anything that, again, I try and be logical and critical thinker here, and I'm trying to understand what's going on. Not an expert. Casey Rose says, false flag, the government will protect us. It will only cost us our rights. Matt LaRusso, $5 super chat. Do you think it's possible the drones are being used to track illegals since New Jersey and New York are sanctuary states, cartel presence? I don't see that. It's aliens using human drones as a disguise. I have no idea. That's why I'm talking to each and every one of you. Hit the like button, share this live so I can talk to a whole bunch of other people so people can watch this after I'm done going live. Please. I want to talk to everybody that I possibly can about this. I'm trying to learn. All I know is I personally, Sean Paul Reyes, Long Island Audit, have seen multiple drones in the skies over Long Island. That's all I can tell you. Everything else is just speculation. Are these drones, looking at these little dots here that the military has right in front of us, that the military has seen? These, UAPs, as they call them now. Because there's been a bunch, if you're paying attention, there's been a bunch of these, congressional hearings about these UAPs and that we have biological, tissues and something about the water, maybe they're in the ocean. I don't know, man. Again, I don't know. Because if you don't believe they're in the ocean, you're like, oh, Long Island Audit. Again, I don't know. I'm asking questions. That's what we should all do. These drones have EMP capabilities to knock down smaller drones. I've read something that somebody's drone was knocked down by this. False flag. We're all a leaking fault line. I haven't heard that one. Let's see here. UFOs are not drones. I never said they were. An unidentified drone maker said in a film that drones may be looking for from Ukraine that has gone missing. That's not a good thought to have, right? I mean, I'm in New York. So my family, my children. But what are you going to do, right? What is this? This is somebody talking about these orbs. Oh, wait, I missed it. Yes, the drones are using FAA compliant lighting. And the fact that they haven't been shot down means they're ours. Right. Can we all agree on that? Can we agree that these drones that a lot of people are saying, me, my lawyer, my friends, my family, people I know personally, that they're U.S. drones? That much is clear. But what are they doing? Are they sniffing for something, as people have said in this chat, which I think is probably a likely unfortunate outcome. What's going to happen, but what is happening? Are they looking at these orbs? I don't know. But I do know they're ours, and I do know that the government is lying to us when they say they don't know, or it's lawful commercial aircraft. Like Amazon just sent out, hundreds of drones all over the East Coast just fly around at night, not doing anything but flying around. Donuts around because the corners are removed for officer safety. That's a good one. That is a good one. Maybe Israel is cooking a new false flag to get the U.S. into a war. I don't know. Let's see here. Weather balloons? They're not weather balloons. And again, if you know, hit me up. Needs to come to Kansas, where they raided the newspaper without a warrant. Yeah, that was crazy, Joel. Thanks for being a member too. Thank you all my members. I really appreciate it. Supporting the channel, supporting my work. I appreciate you. It's not possible without each and every one of you. Hit that like button, share this live stream. Let's see here. PR stunt. And my email address, Steve, my email address is longislandaudit@gmail.com. That's it. longislandaudit@gmail. Very easy. Elon doing his own First Amendment audit, Musk style. Hey, could be. I heard that his brother owns like a drone company or something. There's so many different theories, and some of them are out there. Some of them are. Some podcasters say the orbs are not ours. Who are they? The question. I have no idea. Project Bluebeam. They're looking for Psycho Writer's asset report. Please help me find it. I'm looking for that asset forfeiture report too. They're looking for a box truck. What's in that box truck? I don't know. Again, I am on Long Island, New York, guys. I'm in New York area. I was just in New Jersey and Edison. I think that's an unfortunate. That would be an unfortunate circumstance if that's the case. They're looking for something that I wouldn't like next to me. Let's go. Any updates on my court cases? Not really, or else I would have done a video. Court cases take a while. I have court in January in Nassau County for my criminal contempt of court. I have my lawsuits are all pending. Sergeant Brian Fahey of the Connecticut State Police is going to get deposed soon, so that's good. Oh, so many comments, guys. Come on, I can't read all these. Let's see here. Arkansas says hello, Arkansas. Yeah, Brian Fahey's about to get deposed, so that's going to be interesting. Imagine him sitting in front of a camera like this, that unhinged lunatic. No videos of drones. I mean, I have one. I could show it to you, but it's grainy and looks like every other video you've seen all over social media. But I saw it with my eyes. I've seen it. Jacob, my attorney, Jacob Uriel, has seen them. I have friends that have seen them. So you can't tell me there's not drones out there. There's drones everywhere. all over the Northeast. And then I've seen these environmental conservation police. Never in my 33 years of living have I ever seen environmental conservation police driving all over Long Island. I've never seen them before at all, let alone multiple. So if you know what that apparently they look into illegal dumping, and they're like game wardens, but what are you doing here on Long Island? And my driving literally in front of my house. So again, that's weird. How big are the drones I'm seeing? So I saw smaller ones, and then I saw like ones that I saw one that looked like the size of like a car, like a vehicle. The government knows. Of course they know. Of course the government knows. They're lying. They may be protecting critical infrastructure. Maybe. Right. Government is searching for something. That's what drones do at night. Fact of the matter is, drones are legal to fly if you have the proper license. That's true. Psycho Writer's using them to look for you. Psycho Writer already sent 2 masked men to my home. He knows where I'm at. You know where I'm at, Psycho Writer. I'm not intimidated by you. Got another billboard truck. There's going to be a billboard truck video coming soon, so stay tuned. I love the billboard truck. I love it. Best investment I ever made. I just wish more people would sign up for like advertisements and stuff. If you're from Long Island and you want to advertise your business on a billboard truck, email me, longislandort@gmail. You got to pay for it somehow. Do flying cars exist? Missing from Europe? Hope not. Get a billboard drone. They're looking for radioactive material. I sure hope not. East Coast Audit and News. I saw a video with a drone spraying chemicals also. Who knows? The government lies. Congress and military. Yeah. I mean, I kind of seen a video of something spraying it. Again, I don't know. I'm not a drone expert. Not only do you need a special license to fly a commercial drone, you must also file a flight plan and wait for clearance to take off depending on the height. This is an FAA requirement by law. Doesn't look like maybe they are following them. $4.99 super chat. Thank you. The orbs are stars or a planet. Look up Sirius through a telescope. Hey man, I want to learn. Anything that you guys can teach me or, help me to understand about orbs, drones, military, whatever. I don't know. Project Bluebeam. Send me the information. I'd love to take a look at it. But just be careful. There's a lot of people out there trying to manipulate you. Just so you know, we've been talking for 38 minutes, and I have not tried to put my opinion on you one way or another, right? We're having a conversation here. I have no agenda in this other than to try and get to the truth. But these people out there, these other, the mainstream media, the government, some of these people on these, talking heads like me on YouTube, they have agendas. Remember that. Think critically. NASA is lying about everything. Let's see here. AI has breached containment and they don't want to admit it. Oof. AI is something serious. I mess around with AI. It seems like that's something that can go wrong eventually. Maybe now. I heard today that something went missing. And that would explain a lot. Again, being in New York with my family, not something I really want to admit. Something I want to accept, I should say. Planes and Black Hawks are circling around Robbins Island, New York right now. They are looking for something. Robbins Island. Really? These drones are sophisticated for our tech, not aliens. Yeah, I don't think that the drones have anything to do with aliens whatsoever. Maybe they're looking at the drones themselves. The drones themselves are United States drones. That's just the way it is. They have FAA compliant lights, like they're drones that we launched. But why? And why isn't the government telling us about it? PSYOP. Could be. Why isn't the government telling us about it? The Pentagon has a film budget. Some nuclear material was stolen from the government the same day the drone started. They're looking for a dirty bomb. Well, I hope that's not the case. What happened? I hope that's not the case. NYDC is not new. Agency is over 100 years old. Again, does anybody have any insight into the econ police, the environmental conservation police? Because when I looked into it, it said that they're there for illegal dumping and things. But why are they all over Long Island? I don't get it. I've never seen them in my 33 years of living on this island. Drones are tracking something. I mean, that's pretty much, it seems like the logical, as much as I don't want to admit it, seems like the logical, the logical thing that's happening. But, guys, listen, let me know in the comment section below once this video is live and posted, what you guys think about this. And if you have any information, email me, put drones in the subject. Any information whatsoever on Project Bluebeam, all these things, I want to learn. And let's continue to have these conversations, these dialogues. I'm not pushing a narrative on you. I'm not telling you what's happening. I'm just saying, think critically, think logically, try and get to the truth. And remember, billionaires and the oligarchy do not care about you. But enjoy the rest of your day, night. I love you all. Appreciate everybody. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Long Island Audit. Peace.